Hello, welcome. We are back again for another Genshin Impact reaction video, and today we are going to be reacting to the version 5.2 special program. It is called Tapestry of Spirits and Flames, and this version, live stream special program, is also gonna be, hosted by the lovely translation team. I believe localization team, Gabe and Kai. They were amazing in the previous live stream. Although I am a little bit sad that the fact that the studio for the ENVA is still not cooperating with the whole AI usage. That really sucks. But hey, Gabe and Kai did an amazing job in the previous one, so I'm excited to see their performance in this live stream. And I'm also interested in the content, so without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Let's go. Okay. Immediate trailer.
We're a
Just
tribe
like
of
before.
warriors.
Ooh.
In ancient times, we were
Whoa.
responsible for patrolling
New
and defending
area.
all of Natland.
Hold on. There's no caption. Okay.
So
Whoa.
Ochcon's still managing to sow
Oh
discord.
wow. Oh hello, Chaska.
If you want to
Okay.
resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes
Introduction.
you need a third-party facilitator.
Ma'am.
At this time and
Whoa,
place,
hold on.
I'm not the
No,
easiest
what?
person to
Is she
find
riding
this.
her gun? Ma'am. This is Ororon. Sorry,
His
that was
spirit
my
has gotten
Ororon.
lost and can't find its way back to his body.
my
I
grandchild.
just want to rescue someone. And Granny
Look at him
won't let
go.
me.
Oh, he floating. Oh, he shooting. What's happening? Hello? Oh, what? Oh,
500
Whoa.
years later, and it's resurfaced again.
oh,
I
Captain.
worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City.
Cinder City. Whoa.
As long as the soul is involved, I should be
Booty
able to
shot.
help.
Okay. Oh, that boss looks scary. Oh, okay.
Take me up.
Take me up indeed, girl. You lost your sister and immediately rode a gun. Why not? Okay. That boss looks insane.
Knock 'em down.
I did see you was imitating other bosses. Whoa.
It's either
Okay.
your end or mine!
Ooh. Oh.
Before the final moment truly
Oh my god.
arrives,
So many
we must
dragons.
fight harder than ever.
Try harder than ever. Interesting. Capitano is there. Ooh. Codes. Okay. I'm gonna save my thoughts later. Okay. So Capitano is there. I believe there's not gonna be an Archon quest in this patch. So in which story is he gonna be? Is he gonna be in Chaska's Tribal Chronicles? Or Ororon's? I don't know. Are we gonna get the Tribal Chronicles for Ororon or for Citlali? It makes sense if it's Ororon because he's the hero, but Citlali is the 5-star. So I'm confused. But this art is amazing though. Look at Citlali, look at Granny. She looks worried.
Hey travelers,
There he
welcome
is.
to the Genshin Impact
Gabe and
version
Kai.
5.2 special
Hello,
program.
Pookies.
I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
Hi.
And I'm Kai. We meet again.
Yes, we did.
Whoa, a cuckoo soar.
Yeah.
Want to join us?
Cuckoo. Oh my god, it's so
don't be shy.
cute.
Come out and say hello.
That dumbass haircut.
I'm not sure what that meant, but it was adorable.
Yeah. Oh,
She approves of your compliment.
cute. She's
Hey,
adorable.
I didn't know you could speak Saurian.
Oh, I can't. But I can make an educated guess based on her body language.
Okay.
Whoa.
Little Miss
Are all
Girl.
cuckoo soars as friendly as this one?
Adult cuckoosaurs are usually very proud creatures.
Oh.
But there are always exceptions.
Proud
Well,
creatures.
since our
We
cuckoo
did
friend
save a
kicked things
cuckoosaur
off for us,
in,
I know
you
just
know,
the place
in
to
the world
start.
in the world
the
quest.
Flower Feather Clan.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. Show me.
Cuckoosaurs live among the Flower Feather
That is
Clan,
so
which is
cool.
suspended high above the mountains.
So cool.
This is a tribe of warriors.
Hello?
And most of their people can command the power of the skies.
Wow.
It was the
Oh,
Flower Feather
Ifa.
Clan's ancient duty to patrol and
His name is
safeguard the
Ifa,
entire
right?
region of
Ifa.
Natland.
Okay, so he's
As elite special
Feather-
forces, their job
Flower
was to
Feather
detect
Clan,
threats,
okay.
disseminate intel, and quickly neutralize any dangers to the nation.
that
Though the
place looks
circumstances
insane.
are different now, the tribe never forgot its origins.
Okay.
They still hold trials to assemble the fastest teams in
Oh,
the tribe.
Oh, my
The
man.
trials test a pilot's skill
What
and
is he
teamwork
doing?
with the cuckoosaurs.
Is he okay?
Oh, I'm so
Is
pumped
he
about these
okay?
cuckoo soars.
Yeah, cuckoosaurs are
You,
the
look at
proudest
that
out
leg.
of all the
The
saurians.
lanky ass
They
leg.
know that they're the kings of the sky. Cuckoosaurs can consume phlogiston to climb higher or perform a horizontal roll in
Ooh.
midair. Holding the sprint button allows them to
Okay.
enter an accelerated glide state after a
Okay, so
horizontal roll.
basically Natlan
In
version
addition,
of
they can
Wanderer.
even use phlogiston wind
Nice.
tunnels to quickly cover great distances.
Oh, that's cool.
so I'm
Okay, we
assuming
can
that
fly.
cuckoosaurs are really
That's
hard to
cool.
tame.
Yeah, that's true. You need to prove yourself in some worthwhile feat,
Ooh.
like demonstrating exceptional archery skill during flight.
Oh.
That's the only way to become a true cuckoosaur rider.
Okay,
Wow,
archery.
that's so
Archery.
strict.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
But okay, now that we've got a glimpse of the Flower Feather clan,
Mm-hmm.
it's time for a quiz.
What?
Oh.
Already?
Sir, a
Yep,
quiz.
I hope you're prepared. Every tribe in
Um,
that land has a unique way of communicating with their saurian companions.
Oh.
The members of the Flower Feather clan
Ooh.
use a special item to summon their cuckoosaurs. What is that
A
item?
horn.
A basket filled with their favorite
I don't know.
foods?
What is it?
Here's a hint. We just saw the answer in the previous video.
What?
Oh, I remember
What?
now. Horn.
Oh, I was right. Oh my god.
Cuckoosaurs live far from the tribe
I just
and
made a
from
guess
each
because
other.
horns
So in
make
order
sense,
to
you
summon
know?
them, the tribes
Like
people
summon
use
an
whistles
animal?
and horns to produce loud noises.
Okay.
So there's your overview of cuckoosaurs.
Oh, nice.
Maybe they sound a little unapproachable compared to other saurians, but don't worry, travelers. If you get into a
They
tough
look kind of
situation,
scary with the
then
leg.
Chaska, the
There
Flower
she
Feather
is.
clan's expert
The woman who
peacemaker,
just lost her
can help
sister.
mediate the conflict.
She has been
Nish
officially
mentioned
invited to the
that her
animal
method
squad.
of mediation is
Sorry, was that
silencing
mean?
both parties.
Okay.
Is that true?
Ooh.
Well, that's only in
Peacemaker.
special
She got a
cases.
gun.
Most of the time,
Natlan is
Chaska
getting
barely needs to
wilder with the
intervene.
character,
Everyone
dude.
knows what she's capable of, so people usually find a way to set aside their differences when she shows up.
Okay.
Oh, so she doesn't just handle conflicts between humans and saurians.
Yeah.
She keeps the peace between people too.
Exactly.
Makes sense.
Chaska was corrupted by abyssal power as a child, so
I
she
know
has a
that.
strong compulsion to fight,
Hmm.
but she knows how to rein it in.
Right.
Yeah, we did
I heard
see
that,
that.
she was abandoned as a baby.
Yeah, what's up with
it
that?
Seems like she's been through a lot.
What's up with
Yeah,
that?
But luckily for her, the cuckoosaurs took her in and raised her as one of their
Oh,
own.
the cuckoosaur.
In addition to
Oh,
hunting
yeah,
and
yeah,
flying,
okay, yeah.
Chaska gained
That's
a lot
right,
of
that's
unique
right.
combat experience from her saurian childhood. When Chaska is in your party, defeating monsters will restore phlogiston to your party.
Oh,
While she's in the Night
that's
Soul's
really
blessing state,
nice.
Chaska
She just
can ride
flies.
and control her gun like a cuckoosaur.
Wow.
The Soul Sniper
Huh.
doesn't just increase her movement speed and resistance to interruption.
Hey, yo.
It also allows her to get a better
Hold
angle
on
on
now.
her enemies.
Wow, that mid-air perspective is so cool.
Yeah,
it seems
low-key.
so liberating.
A better
Yeah,
wanderer,
And Chaska's
especially in
fierce
Natlan,
when
of course.
she's in the zone.
Mm-hmm.
In the Night Soul's blessing state,
That is
Chaska's
insane.
normal attacks deal animo
How
damage
does
to
one
enemies in
wield
front
such
of
a
her.
gun?
Unleashing a charged attack in
Like-
this state will cause Chaska to enter a
What
special
happened?
aiming mode. This
is
allows
so
her to lock
huge.
onto a set number of enemies within range and fire up
Dude,
to
if
6
this is the
Shadow
characters that
Hunt
we're
shells,
getting
which deal
in
animo
Natlan,
damage
imagine
upon
Shania.
impact. In addition,
Well, like the
every
most like
pyro,
military
hydro,
combat
cryo,
advanced
or electro
nation.
character in your party,
Hello?
one of Chaska's Shadow Hunt shells will undergo an elemental conversion to deal the
Ah.
corresponding type of elemental damage.
Okay.
Whoa, no way. So Chaska can
Another
directly
character
deal
that
other types
relies
of
on the
elemental
your
damage
teammates'
based on the
elements.
characters in her party. And since
Hmm.
she's an animal character, she can swirl them at the same time.
That's
awesome.
nice.
Yeah, I know, right?
Whoa.
Her
Oh my
elemental
god.
burst has a similar
Hello?
function too. Chaska fires a gale-splitting Soul Seeker shell during her burst,
Oh.
which deals animo damage.
Okay.
The attack then splits into
She is
6
main
Soul Seeker
DPS
shells,
then.
which continue to attack
Makes
nearby
sense.
enemies.
Makes
These
sense.
shells can also undergo elemental conversion.
That's
Nice.
so cool. No wonder she's one of the strongest warriors in her tribe.
Speaking of
With
her
that
tribe,
big ass
the
gun.
warriors from the Flower Feather
wonder.
clan are
Okay.
formidable for sure, but we should also shed some light on those who aren't as
Yep.
skilled.
I'm
Oh, are you
excited.
talking about the wingless? That's what the tribe calls
The
people who
wingless?
fail the flight
Oh,
trials,
that's
right?
sad.
They're the challengers who fail to
What?
earn the recognition of a Kukusaur.
They got a name for them.
But the name doesn't indicate
The
that those
wingless.
people are
Jeez.
weak or deserve to be cast aside.
Oh.
The Flower Feather
Yes.
clan has its own definition of strength.
Oh,
There's a
okay.
tacit understanding that the wingless are supposed to be protected until
Oh.
they can fly by themselves.
Oh god, Gabe, I'm so
But
sorry.
that
I'm
assumption is
blocking our
challenged
view.
In Tribal
I just
Chronicles
noticed that.
Tlalocan. Someone will dare to ask, what if you didn't need a Kukusaur to fly?
Oh,
If you could change the rules, then maybe there wouldn't be any wingless to begin with.
okay.
Now, whether that's the right path
Interesting.
is for us to discover.
Mhm.
Chaska will also be there to help us find the answer.
Yeah.
So,
Fascinating.
Be sure to check
That's
out
interesting.
Chaska's
Okay.
Tribal Chronicle if you're interested in what happens.
Is there
Mhm.
anything else that you can tell us?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Any more info?
Remember how I mentioned that Chaska was raised by Kukusaurs?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about it.
What's up with that?
Her Saurian mother will make an appearance in this
What?
quest. Even though she's joined human society,
Oh,
Chaska still goes
it's
to visit
pink.
her Saurian mother on occasion,
Aw.
especially when she needs some help with a tough situation.
That's kinda
So
sweet.
Chaska still has a soft side, even though she's
Oh,
a
that's
fearsome warrior.
sweet.
Definitely.
But how can she
The
talk to
Flower Feather
her?
Clan is also the
What?
setting for the Archon Quest Chapter 5 interlude.
Oh, interlude.
All
I was
fires
like,
fuel the
what?
flame. The tribe is facing a
Okay,
crisis.
so there's an
and they'll need the
interlude.
traveler's help to find a solution.
Huh.
What kind of crisis?
Okay.
Well, the Flower Feather clan suffered the worst of the abyssal contamination during the battle in version 5.1. It's not just the human body that can't
Oh.
withstand high concentrations of abyssal
So I guess
power.
this is where
For most
Capitano is
people,
in,
it
huh?
also damages the mind.
Okay.
Many members of the Flower Feather clan
Whoa, that
are
guy is
suffering from the
huge.
mental repercussions of the abyss.
Oh, the
And the
hat.
tribe is in desperate
Love
need
it.
of aid. Iansan will be there too.
Mhm.
After rebuilding her own
Fun.
tribe, the Collective of Plenty,
We
she's
finally get
traveling
more of
around Natland to help
Yansan.
those in need.
The people of
And she's
Netland
not even in
really
her own
value
tribe.
unity, don't they? No one fights alone.
Uh,
That's one of my favorite things about Netland.
oh, there he is.
Wait. It looks like the captain will also be there.
Hi.
Yes, the captain
Oh.
will also offer help to the tribe. You may pick up on some interesting information if you pay close attention to what he has to say.
Oh,
The captain rarely gives away too much information in his regular
Okay.
interactions, but
I'm
his secrecy here
intrigued.
seems a little peculiar. So
Ooh.
keep an eye out. But of course, restoring Natland's fighting
Mhm,
spirit
mhm.
remains the top priority.
okay.
After all, the war
So we
isn't
got
over
a
yet. The
Natland.
abyssal contamination is
The
still
chapter
around.
5 got an
and we have a
interlude.
very important battle ahead.
That's
Natland
funny.
needs mental fortitude more than ever
Mhm.
before.
Which
The
makes
Flower
sense.
Feather
Yeah.
clan is pretty close to the Masters of
What
the
is it
Night
called?
World, where the
All fires
Ictonosaurs
fuel the
live.
flame.
That
Okay.
tribe could be another good place to recover from the battle.
Mhm,
Oh yeah,
mhm.
let's check it out.
Ooh.
If you head west from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame
Yes.
and go past the towering walls,
Yes.
you eventually arrive at the settlement of the mysterious Masters of the
Masters
Night
of the Night Wind.
The
Okay,
tribal
so
settlement offers a
we got
unique
2 new
glowing landscape
tribes.
at night.
Fun.
If
Whoa.
you venture even further,
They
then you
look
might encounter the
cool.
tribe's Wath Ictomisaur Elder, or one of the many shamans who
Wow.
can communicate with
I
spirits.
love the vibe.
I even heard that the witch doctors who live there can help cleanse your spirit.
Nice.
Plus, the
Okay.
graffiti art is really incredible. In
Whoa.
fact, there's something special
It's
about this one.
glowing.
Can you figure it out, travelers?
It's glowing.
It's kind of tricky, right? Well, don't worry. The Ictomisaurs can help us out.
Oh.
Ictomisaurs are known for their wisdom.
Ooh.
They can use their unique sight to detect things that can't be seen through normal means.
Whoa.
Okay.
Fun.
Right.
It's like the feather
Ictomisaurs
in
are
Inazuma,
especially skilled
Surumi
at
Island.
detecting ley lines and phlogiston. They can absorb power from
Whoa, oh my
phlogiston
God.
objects to
We
enhance
boosted.
their
Okay, so
abilities. Doing so
this
allows
is
them to
basically
jump higher,
flying
move
impact.
faster, or
This
even
patch is
obtain
flying
surprising
impact.
rewards.
That's funny.
Ictomisaurs can also extract information from graffiti art to create special objects.
What in
Oh,
the
I
hell?
bet that'll come in handy for solving
Hello?
puzzles.
Definitely,
Huh?
especially in Tribal
Huh?
Chronicles Mictland, which will become available in version 5.2. The first 2 acts feature a lot of intriguing
Okay, the
puzzles.
first two
So be sure
acts.
to
So
check
this
them
is-
out, travelers.
So we
Some
are
of
gonna
them
wait for
will require
Citlali
the help
then.
of an
Okay.
Ictomisaur,
Okay.
and others can be solved on your own.
So
I noticed that
I will-
Ictomisaurs
I will
can
only be
perform
playing it
fast-paced jumps when they have enough
on
phlogiston.
Citlali's
and
version, of course.
It looks like so much fun. Do we know
Yeah.
anyone who can use that ability? Besides the new
Is
Saurian,
it
I mean.
Ororon?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ororon can do it too.
Wow.
Like the
He jumps.
Ictomisaurs, Ororon has the ability to
Oh.
rise into
Oh
the
my God.
air. He also has a keen sense of perception.
Whoa.
While charging an aimed shot, Auroron will enter the Spirit Speaker state, allowing him to
Oh.
extract power from Natlan's graffiti and
Oh,
runes.
you
Speaking
can
of
spawn
Auroron,
enemies.
I was honestly super surprised by his personality.
Wait, I am
Before
too.
the 5.1 Archon
I am
quest,
too.
I thought that he looked like a stern, stoic, and harsh type of character. But as it turns out, he's just a sweet kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's kind
is.
of unexpected, right?
it really is.
Is
it
he
really is.
that sweet though?
Oh.
Just think about all the sneaking around behind his granny's
Oh,
back.
Kai.
True.
The tribespeople
Gabe,
of the Masters
what's
of the
happening here?
Nightwind are known for being eccentric.
Hmm,
But Auroron really
okay.
takes it to the next level.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
like he does things his own way.
He really
I
does.
wonder if that extends to his combat
Enigmatic Shadow
abilities.
Walker.
It does. Auroron is
Show
a
me,
bit
show me,
different
show
from
me.
the Natlan characters we've met so far.
What do you mean by
He
that?
doesn't need to depend on the Night Soul's Blessing state to gain Night Soul points,
Oh.
and he can maintain the Night Soul's Blessing state even while he's off field.
Oh.
That does sound different
That
from
is
the other Natlan
different.
characters. So how do his abilities work?
Yeah, what do you mean by
Let me
that?
start by explaining how Auroron gains Night Soul points.
Okay.
This can happen in multiple ways.
Mhm.
For example,
tell.
Auroron can gain Night Soul points when one of his party members triggers a Night Soul burst.
Ah.
He can also gain them when other party members deal Hydro or Electro attacks to enemies
Oh.
after Auroron unleashes his Elemental skill.
Okay.
Then it sounds like he works well with Hydro and Electro
yeah,
characters.
electrocharge team.
Yep.
Sounds
And
fun.
in combat, when enemies take damage from electrocharged reactions
Uh-huh.
or other party members deal Night Soul aligned damage,
Yes.
Auroron can consume Night Soul points to enter the Night Soul's Blessing state
What does
and
that do?
trigger the Hypersense effect,
What does that do?
dealing electro damage.
Oh.
Oh, I see. So you need
Okay.
to pair him with the right characters if you want him to
But
gain
is it
Night Soul points,
restrictive?
enter the Night Soul's Blessing state,
Or
and
not?
trigger the effect.
Exactly. Though I should mention that Auroron doesn't need to be on the field to trigger the Hypersense effect.
Oh, that's
Wait,
nice.
he can trigger it even while he's
Oh,
off
that's
field?
really nice,
That
actually.
sounds really useful.
Totally. His Elemental Burst provides
Oh,
a convenient
what is
way
that?
to deal damage and support your party.
Oh.
Auroron performs an ancient reach roll with his burst
Yeah.
to summon a supersonic Oculus, which taunts nearby enemies to draw
Oh,
them in.
it taunts.
Once they're up close, the Oculus releases a sound wave to deal damage.
Huh.
That should be great for crowd control.
Yeah.
Yes, with Auroron in your party, dealing with large groups of enemies should be a lot easier. And speaking of making things easier, Auroron can also improve the exploration experience by
Wow.
boosting the gliding speed of your characters.
Oh.
Awesome.
Finally.
Auroron really cherishes his
That's
friends.
really nice,
with a
actually.
little teamwork on his side.
He
I'm
is a
sure
4-star,
victory
right?
will always be
He
within
yeah,
reach.
he is a portrait. He doesn't have an animation for result.
Cool. So we
New
introduced two of
area.
the upcoming regions in this
Mhm.
update.
Yep.
The Flower Feather Clan and
I'm
the
so
Masters
excited.
of the Nightwind. But
Natlan
there's
has been
more.
so amazing with the
Version
areas.
5.2 actually introduces another new region.
What?
It's called Ochka Natlan.
Oh, I
Ochkanatlan?
think we caught
Oh,
a glimpse
yeah.
of this ancient city.
It
when
was
we
in a
were
world
looking at the
quest.
Flower Feather Clan.
What?
It's really beautiful from far
We
away.
we already
but
got
those
there?
clouds look kind of ominous.
Oh.
It looks completely
Got
abandoned.
chills.
Is it dangerous?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is the old Natlan,
This is a
right?
restricted area in that land due to
Mm.
its severe abyssal contamination, and it seems uninhabited. Over the years, many adventurers have come here in search
Oh.
of treasure
Is this
or
gonna
to
be
slay
the
the
new
dragon.
world quest with our little Saurian buddy?
Unfortunately, none of them have ever
Oh
returned.
no.
The Flower Feather Clan often sends riders to patrol the area and to prevent people from getting too close.
Ooh.
Wait, did you say slay the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we
Whoa,
introduced
whoa,
some
whoa,
adorable
whoa.
saurians
Yeah.
earlier, but this creature
Oh.
is actually really
Oh,
terrifying.
It's huge.
Oh.
It occupies this ancient city and guards it fiercely.
Is it a
If it
cocosaur?
detects an intruder, then it will attack without hesitation.
No,
Okay,
I don't think that's a
pretty
cocosaur.
concerning.
It's easy to take human-saurian coexistence for granted these days,
Hmm.
but it actually took generations of effort to reach this
Oh my
point.
god.
This
the
relationship wasn't
Hilichurls.
nearly so harmonious in the ancient past. Travelers will need to explore
Whoa.
Ochkanatland to uncover the
Lore.
reason behind this dragon's rampage.
Ooh,
Of course,
fun.
travelers won't have to do this alone.
Oh?
Here, take a look.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, what's that?
is that?
This is a very important companion who will help us explore Ochkanatland. His name is Kokui. As for his power, well,
buddy.
why don't you take a guess?
Okay, is he our moral support?
Um,
You know, maybe he could make a cute noise every now and then
Honestly,
to cheer us up.
I'll be happy with just that.
Hey, let's not put our Tapetlosaur friend out of a job.
Tapetlosaur?
Little one works really hard.
Okay, then I've got nothing.
Remember how I mentioned that Oshkanatlan is heavily corroded by the Abyss?
Whoa.
Well, that's where Kokuik comes in.
Oh.
We can use his power to clear abyssal contamination.
Uh-huh.
Follow the direction indicated by his light to collect secret source scraps
Ooh.
and enhance his power.
Who's that?
Once Kokuik has enough power,
Ooh.
you can take him to track down the evil dragon.
Whoa.
What a useful little guy.
I know, right?
Oh my god. That
Now,
little dude
travelers
is
can
hurting that
explore
dragon?
Oshkanatlan with two companions, Kokuik and Little One.
Kokuik
In
and
fact,
Little
I've
One.
heard there's even a special token around here that can enable Little One to traverse a volcano.
Oh my god.
A new adventure with Little One awaits in version 5.2.
Cute.
This
I'm
update
so
will bring
excited
us
for
one
this. I
step
really
closer
love
to
this world
uncovering the
quest.
mysteries of Little One's past.
Whoa.
Familiar Saurian companions can also help us explore Oshkanatlan.
Yeah.
For example, with the help of a
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Koholosaur,
whoa,
we
whoa.
can evade source mechanism
Oh,
attacks.
that actually
With
looks
the help
fun.
of an Ikitomisaur, we can solve certain
Oh, the
puzzles.
Saurian is
With the
banding
help
together.
of a Kukusaur, we might even be able to chase down the evil dragon.
Okay, so it is not a
But we'll leave the rest
Kukusaur.
for you to discover,
It's
travelers.
different.
Wait, are those some
What?
kind of lava fish? Does this mean we can fish in that land?
Oh
Yes,
my
but
god.
I've got some friendly advice, travelers.
Natlan,
You should be
Natlan
very
fish?
careful while exploring
Ooh,
Oshkanatlan.
what is that?
Some of the abyssal
Ooh.
monsters here
Ooh.
can distort their appearance to mimic powerful
Ooh.
enemies. High-level monsters such as the
Whoa.
Tenebrous Papilla can mimic even stronger enemies.
Ooh.
Huh? It looks like
Can
these
it
monsters
mimic
take the
a
form
pep?
of plants outside of combat.
Imagine.
Yep, that's true. The Abyss has corroded Natlan's ley lines,
Whoa.
allowing these monsters to read the memories inside of them
Ooh.
and mimic creatures from Tevat.
How do we defeat them?
Okay, so it is
Travelers will
world
need
boss
to use
only.
elemental attacks to break the enemy's protective void wards.
Mm.
Doing so
Mhm.
allows them to take damage
Who is this
and
for?
causes them to enter a brief state of confusion.
Are you
Night
gonna
Soul
tell
Alliance
us who is this
elemental
for?
attacks are especially effective against these wards.
Uh-huh.
Wow, the abyss has gotten so
Tenebrous
advanced.
Papilla.
It's scary to think about how much harder these fights will get.
That's
if
a
these
really cool
abyssal
boss
monsters
design and
continue to evolve.
concept though. I
Yeah.
really like that.
Okay, that was a lot of information to take in at once.
Yeah.
But before we take our first break,
Ooh.
we still have a couple of short announcements.
What is it?
Really short, I promise.
Okay.
First up, limited time exploration rewards will
Yay!
be available
400
in version 5.2.
primos.
Just like in version 5.1,
Yep, yep.
travelers can earn up to 400 extra primo gems.
Nice.
And the rewards will be
Could
available
be better.
all the way through version 5.3.
Okay.
It's now time to introduce the event wishes.
Ooh,
In
yes.
the first half of version 5.2,
Oh my god,
travelers can look forward to
Lenny.
event wishes from
Oh my
Chaska
god, triple
and Link.
bow. Triple bow.
Auroron will also receive a
Triple
drop rate
bow.
boost. And in the second half of version
Double
5.2,
dragon.
we'll
Damn.
have returning event wishes for Zhongli and New
Oh,
Villette.
I love the way they say
Zhongli.
Zhongli's
5-star
name.
bow,
Oh.
Astro Vulture's Crimson
So
Plumage,
good. That's a
and two
really-
new Natlan specific 4-star weapons. Be sure
Cute.
to check them out if you're
Pretty.
interested.
All right,
Okay.
it's time for our first break.
Thank you.
Once we come back, we'll dive right into the event
Let's
portion.
go. Let's go. And we're back. Oh, there's more of you. There's 3, 4. Oh,
Welcome
that
back,
sword
travelers.
looks so
Welcome back.
cool.
Let's dive straight into the event
Whoa.
section. So in the first event,
Okay.
we'll get to learn more about the Masters of the Nightwind.
That's right. In the
mhm.
version 5.2 event, Ikitomi Spirit Seeking
Ikitomi.
Scrolls, travelers will
Whoa.
team up with Sitlali and Auroron to get to the bottom of a
Mm.
mysterious accident that occurred within
Fun.
their tribe.
Travelers
My
will need to
granny-grandson
complete
duo is
combat
back.
challenges to defeat enemies who try to disrupt the
sword looks
ritual.
so
They'll
cool,
also
by the
need
way.
to
Hello?
reconstruct scenes from the tribe's woven scrolls
Hmm.
and gather lost spirits scattered throughout the region.
Ooh.
Travelers will only be able to uncover the truth
Spooky.
if they collect all the clues.
Oh.
But don't worry, there are also various rewards to earn along the way,
Okay.
including primo gems.
Yes, you
Ooh,
always.
I
Oh
really
wow.
like the vibe of this event. It looks like
Wow.
Sitlali is performing some kind
That
of
is
ritual.
so cool.
It's also mysterious.
Pretty art.
When a situation gets
always.
tough, it's Granny to the rescue.
Yeah, Granny to the rescue.
Definitely.
Mhm.
Sitlali
Oh,
and
look at
Auroron
that.
have some really
Look at
fun
her.
dialogue in this
oh,
event.
she's moving so fast.
I'm always grabbing the popcorn whenever these two interact.
Yeah.
They're practically a two-person show.
Honestly.
And speaking of fun, let's get into the event gameplay.
Ooh.
First up, is the Search for Lost Spirits minigame.
Researching.
Travelers will have to work together
yeah,
to herd the
okay.
scattered roaming spirits
Is it
into specific zones
God
to
damn
earn
it.
points.
Why is it a
Pay
co-op
attention to the
event?
conditions on the field if you want a higher score.
Stop with the
For
co-op
example,
event, dude.
travelers can jump on stone slabs that appear on the field.
I
These
hate
slabs
it.
will break open
I
and
hate,
release
I
even
hate,
more
I
spirits.
hate co-op event, okay?
Storms may also appear during the
I
game.
hate.
You can track down spirits more
Oh my
effectively if you
God.
pay attention to the direction of the storms.
In Evil Banisher,
thank God.
travelers will need to select the right teams
Thank
to complete the
God.
objectives.
There's
Completing
just
all
a
of the
solo
objectives
event.
will award you the Banishing Aura, which
Ooh.
allows you to deal AoE damage by spraying
Ooh.
paint at enemies.
That
Great.
paint
Oh,
really matches the Masters of the Night Wind's
damn,
aesthetic.
that paint is doing
It's
way more
super
damage
cool.
than my
Yeah,
characters.
and so does the Spirit Loom in restoring fragmented
Oh,
records.
fun.
Citlali
I
will
love
use her
that.
powers to reveal
I love
special
that.
fragments. Travelers will need to piece these fragments together
love
and
that.
assemble them on a woven scroll.
Love that.
Make sure that you pay attention to the order and positions of the
Okay,
fragments.
I love this.
Oh, there's something else that we should mention.
Yes.
Travelers can obtain
That
a
looks
new
so
4-star
cool.
sword by completing this
What
event.
does it do?
The design definitely fits the Masters of the Night
not
Wind.
the not
It
the
looks
voice
like some
crack.
kind of ceremonial artifact.
Gabe.
I totally agree. Oh, and this event will allow travelers to learn more about Natland's secrets.
Ooh.
For example, this quest will reveal new clues about a mysterious and legendary place, the Mare Jabari.
Oh my god.
Wow,
Oh
we've
my
been
god.
hearing about this place
Finally.
since Mondstadt.
We
It'll be nice to
have
get some new information.
Mare Jabari.
On a related note, the Adventurers Guild has prepared a new trial for its members.
Baby girl.
Active adventurers have
What
been
happened?
invited to take on the challenge,
Oh?
including the Traveler. Travelers
Oh.
will need to complete various challenges
Oh,
with
fun. Hole in
designated
the wall.
characters
Tower
and fully
defense.
leverage
Oh,
their
this- okay,
skills
this looks
to earn
fun.
rewards. I know you're
Now
up to
this
the
is something
challenge,
that I don't mind
Travelers.
if it's
Good
co-op.
luck.
In Mondstadt-related news, the Knights of Favonius
Oh?
are conducting a war game to improve security tactics in the region.
Mondstadt has been
And who
getting a
better
little
to
bit more
test these
attention.
tactics than the honorary knight?
What's happening?
Be sure to pay close attention to the game, since the format has changed this time.
Oh.
Travelers will need to select combat units and stratagems to
Oh,
deploy
oh no.
against the opposing formation.
Oh,
Once the
no.
lineup is set, the monsters will fight automatically.
Oh no.
Available combat units and stratagems are completely random.
Oh,
You know,
no.
just to build some unpredictability
Ugh,
into the wargame.
that poor
The chances of
slice.
encountering elite combat units increases as the wargame progresses.
Oh my god.
Even more elite monsters will be available for travelers to use.
Okay.
It's a volatile environment.
Okay.
So do your
Oh
best
my
to win
God,
as
what
many
is
rounds
happening in
as
the
possible,
game right
earn
now?
wargame medals, and collect the rewards.
This is
All
animal
right,
cruelty.
let's keep the excitement rolling in this next event.
Okay.
We actually have a demo, so
Oh.
please take a look.
Show me.
Oh, looks like
What
they're
is
selecting
that?
tactics. Double damage? That sounds
Oh, there's
powerful.
buffs. Oh no. Not
Whoa, it's
TCG.
automated.
Nobody gives
Cool.
a crap
the
about
elemental reaction
TCG
effects are
Genshin.
completely different.
I'm sorry, Gabe.
This
Fine.
brand new heated battle
Black.
mode is called Automatic
We
Artistry.
don't care.
Powerful support cards have been
Okay.
added for nearly
We
every
don't.
elemental reaction.
Because
Choose cards
this
that
thing
align
do
with
not
your
give
strategies to
Primogem, so
trigger
nobody
powerful
cares.
elemental reactions. The effects will
Uh,
change depending on how you play.
Okay.
In addition, the overall gameplay is very laid back.
Oh.
Characters will automatically duel each other, and skill animations are now shorter in length.
Okay.
Wow,
At least
it's like
that's
we got a
nice.
whole new Genius Invocation TCG
This is
after
so
coming
much
back
better.
from Natland.
I don't need to
Talk
think.
about whiplash.
That's right.
Okay.
Even if you've never played Genius Invocation before, I really recommend checking out this new
Sure,
gameplay
sure,
mode in
sure.
version 5.2.
I'll give it a
The
try
new
because
version
you
will
said
also
it.
bring a few updates to regular
CG.
Genius Invocation TCG.
That's so
Do you ever
cute.
feel a little cooped up while you're playing card
Okay,
games?
just because it's
well,
you,
don't
Gabe
worry
and
about
Kai,
that. Our
I'll
next
play
event
it.
will give travelers the opportunity to enjoy the great outdoors. In Claw Convoy, travelers will need to help
What?
Lamia
Sumeru?
track down some adopted
Lamia?
animals. Travelers will be able to
Lamia?
see the animal's point of view by
Excuse
using
me?
a special tool.
Oh, we're
Once you've
in-
managed to deduce their location, you'll be able to track them
Oh,
down.
fun.
Once the animals are safe and sound, travelers will
Fun.
receive a
I
gift
like
from
that.
the mysterious figure who adopted them.
Oh.
I feel like Auroron
Oh,
would really shine
Hutao.
in this event. He's definitely an animal lover.
I
Hutao?
can see that. I'm sure that he would
What is
jump at the
Hutao
chance
doing
to meet
here?
animals from other nations.
Girl.
Finally, the Leyline
Yeah.
Overflow event will return
Classic.
in version
A
5.2.
classic.
If you need Mora or character
Yep, yep,
EXP
yep, yep.
materials, then keep an eye out.
Classic.
All right, let's dive into some updates and game optimizations.
Ooh.
First up is the change to the Imaginarium Theater.
What is the update?
Previously, travelers would be returned to the theater lobby after completing a challenge
Yes.
and have to reopen the Fantasia Tome.
Is
to
it
continue.
change?
Travelers provided feedback that this setup interrupted their experience.
Yes, it
So,
really did.
this will no longer be the
Oh,
case in version 5.2.
thank God.
Now, after finishing a battle, all you need to do is click Next Act
Thank
if you
God.
want to keep fighting.
Let's go.
Nice. Travelers can now enjoy the thrill of combat without any interruptions.
Yay.
And for all the generous travelers who like to configure supports for their friends, a supporting caster record has been added in the new update.
Ooh,
You can
fun.
now check which friends have borrowed your supports by looking at
Oh.
the supporting cast screen.
Fun.
It'll be nice to know that our supports are helping people out.
Yeah.
Yup. Oh, and the party configuration mechanic has also been
Oh.
optimized. Besides the elemental filtering, the
Oh, that's
Imaginarium
nice.
Theater will now feature recommended row icons, elemental statistics, and markers for the main types of enemies.
Okay, that's
That is
really
so
helpful.
helpful. I'll occasionally
Okay,
put together a random
we talk
team
at the
if
same
I've
time.
just started
Sorry.
experimenting with some characters, but this
Uh.
information should make it a lot easier to form strategic teams.
Okay.
These markers will display key information on
this
how
is a
to
nice
counter
update. This
enemies,
is a nice
but in a
update.
much more prominent position. Hopefully, this change will make it easier for travelers to form the best
I
teams.
think so.
Yes.
I think so.
Now we can directly see which elements work best against specific enemies.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to save some time.
For sure. And we can expect even more optimizations in the
Oh.
future as travelers continue to
Are we
provide
gonna get an
valuable feedback
artifact
about their
loadout
experiences. Okay,
anytime
let's introduce the other
soon?
system optimizations coming in version
Artifact
5.2.
loadout?
You can outsort 5-star artifacts in your inventory based on when you obtain them,
Okay,
from the
it's
most
not
recent
loadout.
to the oldest. Second, the animations for crafting materials, forging weapons, building furniture, and cooking dishes are now shorter in
Nice.
length.
Oh my
That's
god.
really nice.
Took them
The
4
dev team
years.
designed a lot of intricate animations for these features, but it can feel a bit frustrating when you have to watch them over and over
Yes,
again.
Yes.
There will also be several optimizations for the Serena teapot. The
Okay.
seed dispensary can now hold more of every type of seed. You'll be able to
Ooh.
purchase wood at the
Oh,
Realm
that's
Depot
really
in
nice.
exchange for realm
Oh, that's
currency.
really nice.
In addition, the
Oh.
cooldown for the boon of the Elder Tree will be reduced to 5
Oh,
seconds.
that's really nice.
This way,
Hello.
it will be easier for travelers to
Yes.
collect wood.
So
Awesome.
easy.
I've been meaning to use some cool replicas in my Serena teapot,
Uh-huh.
but I'm always short on wood.
I am.
So this should be really helpful.
Nice! I'm so
I lied.
excited
I
for
never
you.
do.
Oh, and
never do Serenity
optimizations have
Teapot.
been made to artifact locking.
What?
The updated lock assistance interface
Really
will
thought
allow
he
you
said
to
artifact
configure lock
loadout.
settings with a single click.
Where's the loadout?
Just hit Use
Is it
recommended
really?
settings and you're
You
set.
did all
The
of this,
recommended
but
set
cannot
lock
do
plans will
loadout.
even update automatically
That's
based
low-key
on
kinda
popular
insane.
in-game configurations. Of course, if you have your own ideas in mind, then you can always disable the recommended plans to configure custom ones instead.
Okay.
The update also allows you to batch lock artifacts in your inventory based on the recommended general lock plan and set lock plans.
Uh-huh.
This will make it much faster to
You do
organize your
all of that,
inventory.
but
In
cannot do a
addition,
loadout.
a shortcut button that navigates to the lock assistance interface will be added to the artifact domain
That is
challenge
insane.
screen
They do
and
all
the
of this
artifact
stuff.
acquisition screen. This should make it easier for travelers to configure their locking rules whenever they want.
Okay.
A star feature will also be added next to the
Star
lock button
feature,
on
of course.
each artifact.
Everybody needs
Travelers
that.
can use this feature to mark their favorite artifacts and filter by stars to quickly track them down.
Okay.
Finally, treasure compasses will now be able to locate even more treasure locations.
What do you mean?
Including Sealies and time trial
Oh,
challenges.
that is so nice.
A quick swap feature will also be added for
Quick
treasure
swap.
compasses and Oculus Resonance stones.
Oh.
Enabling this feature will allow travelers to more easily use these devices
really
across
nice.
regions. The feature will automatically
really
switch to
nice.
the compass or stone
Yep.
that corresponds to your location in the game.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's really
Be sure
nice.
to check out
Mhm.
future announcements for more details on the version 5.2 optimizations.
Still no loadout.
All right, that
4
was
years,
a lot of
no
info.
loadout.
So this seems like a good time for our second
Ooh,
break.
let's
It's
go.
time for
What
the
more is
third
there?
redemption
Hello?
code.
Oh, I'm being transcended. No, hypnotized. Whatever. Okay, what more is
Welcome
there?
back, travelers. What else do we have on the agenda?
Yeah.
Gabe?
We have some very exciting news to share.
Oh.
After the version update on November 20th,
Mhm.
travelers will be able to play Genshin Impact on the Xbox Series X
Oh.
and S. Log into
Oh,
Genshin
Nahida.
Impact on
Of course
Xbox
it's
Series
Nahida.
X and S consoles to receive the Wind Glider Wings of Fate's Course Intertwined.
Okay.
Additionally, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate members can play Genshin Impact via cloud gaming.
Oh,
They'll also find extra rewards in their in-game mailbox.
fun.
Awesome.
All right, that should be
Oh,
everything.
that's it.
That means that we've reached the end of the special
Yay.
program. Is there anything that you want to
You
say
two
before we
are
go, Kai?
amazing.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to all the new characters.
Yeah.
Chaska and her weapons seem really
She
incredible.
looks
I'd love to
low-key
see
kind of
how her
insane.
travel chronicle unfolds because she has such an amazing personality.
Yeah.
And Auroran seems like a very layered character.
Mm-hmm,
The storytelling is definitely going to shine.
Yeah.
What about you, Gabe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just so excited for players to experience more of the Natlan
I am
storyline.
too.
And
Oh, the
we
story's
have
gonna be so
much to explore this
juicy.
time. I mean,
Love it.
2 new tribes
I love it,
and
love
a
it,
new
love it.
area as well.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing I've always loved about Genshin Impact is how it's multi-platform.
Yeah.
Like I'm always logging in on different devices
Yeah.
depending on where I am. So
Me
it's
too.
just exciting to see another platform become available
yes,
for everyone.
I don't even have an
and
Xbox.
yeah, on
Poor people
that
problem.
note, I hope you have fun with the new version, travelers.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye, Gabe and Kai. Is that really it? Is that really it? Is that it? Oh, I guess that is it. Oh, that was a really nice live stream from our beloved Gabe and Kai. They're amazing, and also I can definitely see this is gonna be a filler patch. You know, we only have 2 like main lore with Chaska's Tribal Chronicles. We have like Citlali's as well, but it's only the first 2 acts because it got, of course, the third act is only when the limited 5-star is out. But and we also got an interlude for chapter 5, which is really funny. The chapter 5 is getting an interlude, but I'm excited for that. We see a lot of Aeon-san and Capitano. That's exciting, but I'm looking forward to it. A lot of people are probably going to be a little bit mad at it because it's a filler patch, but I don't mind it. A filler patch is nice as long as it gives us good juicy lore. I'm fine with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my reaction to it. Let me know what you guys think about it. Are you guys excited for Chaska and Auroran? Are you not? Are you skipping? Personally, I think I am skipping, but yeah. That will be all from me for today. If you did enjoy, consider subscribing and leaving a like. It will be very much appreciated. But I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.